Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Sanaa from Krafty Sanaa, and I am back with my cash stuffing video for my pay of March the 7th, 2025. I am going to be cash stuffing $500 into my weekly variable spending, my cash envelopes, and some sinking funds and saving challenges. If you guys want to see how I allocate my money that I budgeted from my paycheck, please stay tuned. Out of my paycheck, I am going to be given $500. That is the amount I'm budgeting for my weekly variable spending, and then some cash envelopes and sinking funds. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through my wallet and see what I have left and if I'm going to roll any monies over or switch it out. So Me Money has 5, 10, 15. So I still have $15 in Me Money. I'm going to let that money stay. Okay. Dining out doesn't have anything because it's the month of Ramadan. So I haven't been contributing to dining out. I have a Ramadan meals sinking fund that I use to save for all year long that I pulled money from to eat out during this month. Car maintenance has $10. I did budget to give $10, so I'm going to take that $10 out of there. So I'm minus 10, and that's 0 in car maintenance. I'll just sit that money there. Gas is a sinking fund. I keep a balance in here. So I currently have 140. I did not spend anything. That's going to stay. Groceries has 100, 120, 130, 31, 32, 33. So I have 133 in groceries. I'm going to let that amount roll over and just probably add some more to it. Household has nothing. Giving is a sinking fund. I keep a balance. I have $14 in giving. So I am going to leave that there as well. Buffer is to cover any overages. I have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I have $19 that I did not spend from my last pay period. So I'm going to let that money remain in there as well. Back to bank is money that needs to go back to the bank. Ramadan meals is a sinking fund. I'm not contributing, I don't think, 50, 70, 80, 81, 82. So I still have $82 to eat out with during this month. So if I need to contribute more, I will. I'll kind of use it as I go. Once this video is over, I will decide what's going to happen to the $10. So, all right, let's start divvying out this money. So it says Me Money is going to get $50. So that's 2 20s and a 10 going to Me Money. And I currently have 15. So I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. So I have $65 because I added 50 to Me Money. So hopefully I'll go light on spending. Hopefully I don't spend anything. Dining out is not going to get anything. Car maintenance, I am going to give a $10 bill to, usually for tips at the car wash, or I'll use it for parking if I have to, pay for parking while I'm out. So I usually just give myself $10 there. So we'll see what happens. Gas, it says I'm putting $40 in gas. Now I did not get gas, but I am going to go ahead and put the 40 because I didn't contribute last week. So I'm gonna put the 40 because to fill my tank up is about $100. So I like to at least be able to have money for 2 tanks. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180. So I have $180 in gas. So I don't see me putting anything else in here until I at least fill my tank up, until I at least get back down to 100. I just like to have enough. You just never know. All right, groceries, it says I'm only giving $100 to groceries because I already have $233. So 100, 200, 220, 230, 31, 32, 33. So I have $233 in groceries, and I only budgeted to add 100. That's the first, you guys. Normally, I still add my weekly amount, but I'm trying to cut back. Like, I literally spend $1,200 a month in groceries. All right, so household is going to get $25. I should have put more because I do need toilet tissue and paper towels, and you already know that's going to be more than 25. But I do have a household sinking fund I will pull the difference from. So household gets 25. Giving is going to get $20. It is the month of Ramadan, and I do like to give throughout the month, but this is just in case I'm out and I just see or just want to give somebody something. So I'm adding 20, and that should take me to 24. That should take me to 34, I'm sorry. 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay. And I budgets to give charity or sadaka, however you want to call it. Buffer is going to get $10. So buffer is to cover any overages for any spending. I just put a little extra to the side. So 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm trying to cut back on using my checking account as the buffer. You guys know I call it the big buffer, but I'm trying to cut back on that. I think mentally, because I know I have that, I constantly just overspend a bit, but I don't want to do that anymore. So Ramadan meals, I am not contributing to Ramadan meals. I currently have $82, so I'll see how that goes. So I stuffed my wallet for my variable spending, and that was a total of $255 that I put into my cash envelopes, which is my wallet. When we take a look at my payday sinking funds, okay, let's see. So it says my self-care envelopes, Selfie Sanaa, is going to get $40. And that is to pay for anything self-care related, whether it's clothes, hair, makeup, skincare, you name it. 100, 120, 140, 160, 61, 62, 63, 64. So I have $164 in self-care, and I added 40. Okay. So it says luxury is only going to get $5. Now, I like to give something, so $5 is usually what I give just to keep the envelope growing. So luxury, I don't have anything that I plan to buy luxury wise, but you never know. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, because as you can see, I bought the Coach bag chain last week. I didn't plan on that. I bought the Burberry clogs. I didn't plan on that. So there you have it. So one day, maybe I'll have enough money in this envelope to actually use it. I used to. I'm not going to lie. I used to. Alrighty, planner stuff. I'm going to give myself $5 because I may see some digital stickers I want to buy. So I'm just going to put $5 more into here. 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that's $24 in my planner, and I added 5. Okay. So I need to do my taxes this weekend. I have to start them. All right. Retirement is not getting anything. Dry clean is not getting anything. Rollovers. I'm going to put this in rollovers because that's money I didn't spend. I am going to roll it over. So rollovers is going to get the $10, and that's going to be 31. 20, 25, 30, 31. So whenever I don't spend money in my wallet that I budgeted for, I would normally throw it into this sinking fund and save it for the whole year and just see how much it is. All right, so that's it for rollovers. I mean, for my Selfie Sanaa, my self-care binder, my me money binder, whatever you want to call it. All righty, so home maintenance is going to get $10. And as long as I contribute something, the money will keep growing one way or another. 100, 200, 220, 230, 240, 245, 250, 255, 260. So I added $10, and that's $260. Not bad, not bad. So I just hope I don't have any emergencies. House cash is not going to get anything. House clean, I don't believe I put anything in. Also, whole story at the beginning of my last video I put here. I'm looking for a new cleaning service. Seriously, I'm not even going to get into that right now. Household, okay. Household is going to get $10. Now, this is my household sinking fund. I have one in my wallet for when I'm out, just in case. That's just budgeted. But if I go over, I do have an envelope where I can keep a larger amount of money. So I have 100, 150, 200, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 285, 290, 295. So I have $295. And I added 10. Okay. So medical, I am not giving anything to. Oh, car maintenance. Car maintenance, $25. Y'all, I don't know if you heard the story, but my tires, I'm not going to tell that story again. I'm going to be needing tires. My tires are a kidney, maybe more, you know. So it says I have 1,000 placeholder. That's money in the bank. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 480, 485, 490, 495, 500, 501. So I have $1,501. And I added 25. I need to build this envelope up to like $3,000, $4,000. Because tires, God forbid, I need brakes. Oh my gosh, I might as well just sell the car. Like, that's $10,000 darn near. No, I'm just joking. It won't be, but still. All right, medical is not going to get anything. Like I said, savings is not getting anything. Subscriptions, I am going to give $10 to subscriptions. I am going to start using this sinking fund to cover annual subscriptions because I save for it, but I don't use it. I usually pay my annual subscriptions out of my bill account, but I'm actually saving money for subscriptions. So I really need to just pull it out of here instead of using my bill account. So I have 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 410, 420, 430, 435, 440, 445, 46, 47. So I have $447. So definitely I gave myself a bill category for subscriptions, and I am going to be pulling from subscriptions and not my bill account. I'll pull it out and then I'll add it into my income for whatever that pay period is, or just put it in my bill account. So that is it for this sinking fund binder. So let's go to the fun money. So ID, not contributing to ID. I see doing this envelope, it says I have $324 in ID, but no one's going to be around for the ID. It's just going to be me. So I don't know how all of this is going to play out, but we'll see. Fun money is going to get $5. I don't know what this is for, but I will find a way to use it. Maybe when I go to New York. 50, 100, 150, 170, 180, 185, 190, 191. So I have $191 in fun. And when I tell you money adds up, money adds up. If you don't use it, by the time you look around, this will be $1,000 in here. Tech. Now, I have to start putting more money in tech because I do have a tech purchase in mind I want. So, but for right now, I have none. So I'm just going to add $5. And that's all I have in tech. Because if you watch my weekly expense cash out video, I spent everything that was in it from the last tech purchase I just did last week. What's my iPad mini? Giveaways is going to get $5 also. So we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. So I have $74 in giveaways. Now, as I said, I want to give away an iPad. I probably won't even purchase it till Black Friday unless I can come across a good deal. I don't know, but we'll see. Black Friday is also going to get $5. And like I said, you guys, I only give $5 to envelope just so I can give something, whether it's $1, $2, but I don't have one. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, 130, 135. So I have 135 in Black Friday. But think about it. Even if I keep giving $5 every time I get paid, by the time Black Friday comes around, I still have enough money to buy something. Gifts is going to get $5 as well. I don't plan on buying any gifts, but it happens. I'm so random. Okay, 50, 100, 120, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 151, 52, 53. So I have 153 in gifts. And I just like to be prepared. And also to know I don't always have to buy expensive gifts. And I like buying expensive gifts. And I don't have to. But I like to buy things I know people will like and use or want. Okay, so travel is getting nothing. So next we're going to go over to my other sinking fund binder. So it says Jenna's going to get $10. And this is our cat, our Jenna Boo. She does need some cat food. She's going to need litter. So I need to, my next pay, I need to budget to put more money in so that I don't use all of this because I need to still be prepared for when she needs her next shots or her fleece shot or medicine or whatever. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So I added 10 and that's $95 in Jenna. So yeah, I'll take a look and see what she needs. And then for my next pay period, when I contribute, I'll just do way more because it'll be a priority at that point. Debt, I'm not contributing to. Car insurance, I need to give $35 to car insurance. I need to make sure that when my 6-month premium comes around, I have enough money in there. So, and it's what, 850. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130. So I have 130. And I added, what, 35 here. All right, Far Cry away. I think I need to give 140, like 140 something dollars a month. So I will budget that out between each pay period. If I do 140, let's say divided by 4, there you have it, you know. So, and then let's see. Oh, one more sinking fund, and that is the kids' life insurance premium. That is going to be a priority because that premium is annual, but it's $160. So I just want to make sure. When the premium came around in February, I only had $545, and I had to pull the difference from my checking account. This year, when it comes around in 2026, I want to make sure I have the full $860. So again, I need to be more intentional with my budgets and set out monies that I know I'm going to need and stop saying, oh, I have it in my checking account. I want to be more prepared. So life insurance is going to get $20. So we have 20, 40, 50, 55. Okay, so you guys, I have contributed to my cash envelopes. I've contributed to my sinking funds. So I did $255 to my cash envelopes in my wallet. And then I did $195, I want to say, to my sinking funds. And now I'm going to do $50 to my savings challenges, you guys. So, like I said, I want to be more intentional and consistent. So, my monthly savings for March, each clove is $10. So, I am just going to give a $10 into March. And listen, it's 25 cloves on here, so yeah, I just got to spruce it up a bit, but I'm going to complete this by March. I don't care. So let's see, $10 here. You know what, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do 2. Alrighty, so I'm going to do 2. So I'm going to get this done. I want to complete this challenge for March, so that'll be $250, but I want to complete it. I'll sit that to the side. Okay, my 52 weeks and $10. I'm going to contribute to this. Listen, week 3, but I'm going to catch up. I am going to catch up. Actually, let me see. I'm going to catch up. I'm going to do 2 for here as well. I need to catch up. What week are we in? So we've had January, which was like 5 weeks. Then we have February, which is 4 weeks, so that's 9. And then we are like kind of like the second week, so 11. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I need to catch up. Okay, all right. So we have, I want to say maybe $10 left. So let's see. This is my 600 ways to save. This is one of my favorite binders. So, all right, it says $4. So let's give 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This one says 4 also. I just like to go to whatever box is next. 4. So I'm going to put the 5 and take a $1 bill. So clearly, I don't know if I've explained this. I feel like every time I show this, somebody's new and I need to explain. This 600 ways to save savings challenge book I designed myself, and it has 6 boards with 100 ways to save on it, right? So you have all of that. Each board has a different amount and has a different theme. Like for instance, the first board, which is the lowest goal amount of $330, is 100 squares under $5. So every square is under 5. Then you have 100 squares over $5 but under 10. So everything is between $5 and $10. I love this savings challenge, you guys. 100 squares, all are under $25. 100 squares, all are under $50. Of course, the amount's $2,400. This was 1,324. This was $595. So the amounts go up based on the challenge. Then you have 100 over 25 but under 50. Then that'll be 3,680. And then 100 envelopes, they're all over $50, and that's $7,356. If you save this in totality, it'll be $16,000. So good luck. So I only have $2 left. And the good thing about this is I can find $2. So I'm just going to jump to this $2 square here and put the $2 there. Because all of the squares are $5 and under, so guaranteed to find a place. So there you have it. I just stuffed altogether $500 between my variable cash envelopes in my wallet, my sinking funds throughout all my sinking fund binders, and I did 3 of my savings challenges. I happen to have 7 savings challenges, but I did 3 because I only have $50 that I budgeted for my income. I could have budgeted more, but I'd rather put more money into debt, and I kind of just made certain sinking funds a priority. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my cash stuffing video. Please stay tuned for my next video. Bye.